Hi and welcome. Yeah, I just talked for 10 minutes, and I realized that I did not record it. So I'm going to start over. I hate doing that. I don't know if you guys are like me that make the videos. You talk for 10 minutes and you talk from the heart, and then all of a sudden you have to redo it, and it's just nothing comes back out. It's just entirely different. I was on the sun yesterday, guys. Got some beautiful footage, and we saw that amazing spacecraft that looks much like a plane fly into the sun, separating the corona acting up. Mare Crisium, top right, looks like a stingray in the bottom of the ocean. Just beautiful. Mons Argaeus to the right of Mare Serenitatis. On the top left, the other turtle or stingray, if you want, with the tail. Just beautiful. But around these craters, there are objects. And guys, this blue area is moving, or there's water. I believe these are water basins, and I believe that they're filling up, and I believe that water is coming from somewhere, and I believe also that maybe the possibly top left, you can see here this massive pipe or tunnel right there, and at the end of Montes Apenninus, I believe that maybe some of these pipes or tunnels can be transporting some of this water. Is it the preparation for the 2018 or 2020 or whenever they want to bring people up there on the moon or start, you know, colonizing the moon? Is it because they want to colonize it? They just want to get a base up there? I don't know what they want to do, but it's really interesting when you think of that. Here, a lot of color on the surface, guys. You can see greens, you can see the blues. Okay, it's just like Earth. And look at the bottom left here, a bit higher than, well, center of the screen on the left far side, center, coming up. Well, there's a tower there, and it looks like a landing strip, and there's levels that go to the lower levels on the bottom, all the communicating lights. Got to really check this out. There are people, beings, or whomever on the surface of the moon, but there are people there. Look at the tunnel or bridge that is leaving Aristarchus crater, guys. Look right there. You can see a dead center, straight, very straight line that goes to a light source and then ships off to another straight line just behind it. Plato crater, where I found definite structures there, a lot of pipes. So look at the water line. I want to go back. This is why I'm filming always like this. I'm going to do it all month. I want to see if the water line is going to change or if this blue area is going to change. You know, it's not something that people can say that many people know whether it changed or not, this blue, because often people will just look at the moon and will not look at it in color like this. Why? I have no idea. Really have no idea. Because it's not that I want to do different. Look, it's beautiful. It's not that I want to do differently than what people do, but the moon being gray like that is very hard to find the outlines of any structures on the surface. Guys, the structures that we're seeing on the gray moon, you're looking for a gray structure on a gray surface through atmosphere. It's just near impossible to see. And when the color like this, look at all the levels. It's beautiful. And I've never seen myself that the moon had all these levels. And by adding color, well, look, isn't it beautiful adding color to a moon surface? You can see it looks just like Earth. Here again, massive straight complex area there. We're going to zoom in and take a look at this. This is absolutely amazing to me that people aren't biting this, aren't looking into it, aren't understanding that. And notice, guys, there's a trail top and bottom to this, okay? It goes for thousands of miles north, thousands of miles south, looking at it like this. It's absolutely incredible. Very straight, long path, light sources all along it. Here, look at all the light sources around it. It's just absolutely amazing. It really is a built platform, whether it be a landing strip or a building, it's massive. Here at Mare Crisium, I've turned the moon around. Yes, I've had the power to turn the moon around. And I did it, but I'm going to warn you guys because some people are looking at the footage now and they're like, wait a minute, where the heck are we? Mare Crisium, the stingray, the turtle with two eyes. Just beautiful. It really does look like a stingray. And Mare Crisium, when you look at it, the closer you get all around it, it's where there are the most symmetrical walls I've ever seen around any crater. There's a lot going on the east side of the moon. So this is the east side of the moon that I flipped around and is now facing us. Mare fecunditatis on the bottom, you see the light sources, which looks like guitar strings that are leaving this, you know, one, two, three, four, whether it be a standing tower, many say, or I believe that it could be holding that bridge going by. I don't know, but it's fabricated. You can see that it was built. And look at all the beautiful anomalies, the geometrical shapes on the east side of the moon. Look at the color. And inside of the color, do you notice that things are standing, going upwards and downwards? It's hard to see the dimensions. Look right here, dead center, in the blue. Those white specks that you're seeing are actually high elevated, very high elevated off the ground. And they look like pipes or uh, I don't know. You know the rocks you see in Arizona? It goes straight up and just looks like a rock that was dripped there, you know? Well, this is what we're seeing on the surface of the moon. Look at the levels. Look how much the detail brings everything out. So we got to look at it in detail like that. That's for sure. After this video, guys, well, while you're watching this one, I'll be already working on some more of the structures that I found and some more of the cities. I do not want to let this go, guys. I found so many cities and structures on the surface of the moon. I need your help to share them if you can. And if not, like I said, I don't have to reach 7 million people, but I do want a group of 500 to 1,000 people, serious people. It would be really cool that are very interested in space research. And together we will find out what's going on and make this a free channel for us to come here and analyze what I'm finding. If you guys have any suggestions in my footage, what I'm showing, and what you think of it, if you disagree, don't be shy, guys. I won't flush you. I don't flush anyone. I'm here. I couldn't care less if you're mad at me, and write your expression, express yourself, freedom of speech, guys. I don't care. But play fair, leave the other community members alone, and let's get to it. Let's get exploring and find out what's up there on the moon. Is it not fascinating seeing that this structure or another planet could have beings and structures? But it makes you wonder all these other things like when the heck were these structures built? And the quantity of structures there are, it has to have been built hundreds of years ago, if not thousands. You know, who knows? We'll never have the proof probably, but analyzing it, all the color around Aristarchus crater, and look at the surface, that brown color around Aristarchus crater. It looks like recycled earth, basically what it looks like, or earth that was tampered with, or that's always being moved around because they're driving around over it. You know, it looks fresh. You know what I mean? It looks like fresh manure. That's what it looks like. But something's going on down there, guys. There are hundreds of walls down there. And to the right of Aristarchus crater, there's that bridge down there. To the right of Aristarchus crater, there's sort of a sweet little city going there on there. And I'm not joking. Lots of symmetrical structures right there. We're looking at them right now to the right of Aristarchus crater. But imagine not being able to see them. We're talking about how much distance to be able to see this darn surface. We're not that far. We're really not that far. Some of the obstructions, some days we get better views. Absolutely. We're lucky enough to find UFOs some once in a while. We're getting there. There's a lot of proof down there. Lots of things going on. Here's another angle. Aristarchus crater. You can see the bridge there. Kepler. There's Montes Apennines on the bottom just to show you guys. Going back up, bottom left, Copernicus. Top left, Kepler crater, the spider web. Top right, Aristarchus crater. Look what's going on at the back. Top right, we'll fly up here. Look at the back and all the trails. Swimming pool there, perfectly symmetrical. These are the website contributors. These people have helped me. They've generously donated to the Telescope Fund campaign that we're trying to raise a bigger telescope, money for a bigger telescope, guys. We need 9,000. We're almost halfway there, a couple hundreds away. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the interest, guys, for interacting, communicating, sharing, liking, and commenting.